Next up, we're getting into more of the soapbox aspect of things. It's time to shake up and change the Joomla community. And Tessa's going to be coming out here to join me so that she can tell you a little bit about her situation. She's from Seattle. She has two different jobs. This talk relates to one of them. The other one is that she's in the snow sports industry and was criticizing me for not being on K2 skis. And so I have to live that one down a little bit. But we, as ski patrollers, we get a special deal, if you know what I mean. So with that, Tessa Mero.
Thank you. I am a teacher, and I have a dream. I have a dream that every web development program in every educational institution will teach their students about powerful open source content management systems, that every student will graduate with the knowledge of a CMS. My name is Tessa Mero, and I'm currently teaching web development at a community college. Recently, I created a curriculum focused on content management systems, relying heavily on Joomla, which will be launching at my college next winter. I did this because I've noticed one key thing about web development degrees. There aren't enough of them introducing them to the dominant open source CMSs. As a community, we need to change this together. So, I wanted to share with you my idea to bring open source CMS curriculum into colleges, universities, and educational institutions around the world, and in the process, change the future of students graduating with the dream of a career in web development. There are currently over 10,000 available jobs in the national market right now that requires a knowledge of Joomla, Drupal, or WordPress. Almost 90% of tech jobs require knowing software that is open source. IT jobs nationally rose to 4.4 million jobs and are up about 4.5% in the last year. According to an Elance global survey, web programming ranked #1 for the highest growth jobs of 2013. According to several recent studies and articles, the top 10 must-have skills for a career in web development include the knowledge of at least one open source content management system. With the recent bad economy, enrollment numbers at community colleges across the nation are at all-time highs. This means the rate of students going into the web development field has increased substantially. The average student graduating with a web degree from a college has about a 40 to 50% chance of working on one of the most popular open source content management systems at least once during their career lifetime. So, after looking at many different web development curriculums, I put up an example of a web programming certificate. We need to get involved in advisory boards and tell colleges that graduates need to know an open source CMS. This isn't simply a shortfall in available courses or even a justifiable lag in teaching cutting-edge technology. This is passing off Stone Age curriculum and giving students a false expectation of success. This is unacceptable. This reminds me of a quote by the famous child's right advocate, Marian Wright Edelman, who said, "Education is for improving the lives of others and for leaving your community and world better than you found it." My primary goal is to make a difference in education, to provide the change and process necessary to improve the lives of students and community that I am entrusted with as an educator. So, these are my wonderful children that motivate and inspire me in life. We can change education for future college students that want to get into the web development field. What if we were responsible for this change? So, am I crazy to think that this is a possibility? That we can create such a big change for our future in education? This is definitely not an option. This needs to change. This brings me back to the word passion. Passion is a term applied to a very strong feeling about a person or thing. Passion is an intense emotion, a compelling enthusiasm. Passion drives progress. What if we can create a team that brings this passion to education? A team of individuals bringing their unique skill sets to drive the kind of progress and change that the world offers that would offer generations of kids an education not seen before. What if we can create this team starting with the Joomla community? What if the global Joomla community, with its network of experts, its vast depth of experience, both in the classroom and in the real world, what if this community took the first step? What if we can form this team with you? What if you held part of the puzzle to making ideas like this a reality and changing the world of web development education forever? So I shared with you my passion and some words of inspiration. What inspires you? What kind of change in education would you like to see? Let's talk. Thank you.
So I know there are a number here who are involved with colleges and universities around the country. The hope of an Ignite talk is to get the conversation going. So this evening, please make a point of finding Tessa if you want to talk more about getting education into our colleges and universities relating to open source and content management systems.